Hi everybody and welcome to another OCK Draws video. Once again, it's just a little time lapse going through a brush test actually. I'm not specifically plugging the product, but hey, Ergo Josh makes a fantastic set of brushes and this is me just testing them out for the first time, trying to get a real feel for how they work and how they could work with my style. I think these brushes are incredibly smooth. They work really nicely. And I believe, when it comes to Procreate, brushes make a huge difference. And, pay the man, buy the brush. It's most certainly going to add to your creative arsenal with regards to creating on Procreate. Now that I've got the line art relatively close to where I want it, I can start brushing in the skin or painting in the skin. And once again, these brushes blend really nicely. Also, go online, look at the tutorials. They're all free, by just following a few different artists' points and tips. My skin technique has improved in leaps and bounds, and this is in a matter of a few weeks where now I spend a lot less time doing skin detail than I used to before, simply because I know better and I am standing on the shoulders of others. So just remember that you don't have to spend tons of money on courses. Just check out the tutorials that people do on YouTube and you're bound to find something that's going to teach you and educate you. Once again, remember to like, share and subscribe. It does really boost the channel, and the more people who get to see this, the more people I can help. Okay, so I, like every other artist, have my certain weak points and weaknesses. Now, drawing realistic hair is one of them. I'm not very good at it, and I haven't had too much experience creating finishes like this. But once again, if you pay attention to your visual reference and you plug away at it and eventually find what works for you, and also find how the brushes work for you. That's the other issue with this particular part of the illustration, is that I'm not sure how to work with the hair brushes just yet, how to lay the color down and then how to build up the texture of the hair. But as you can see, I finally started playing with it a little bit more and it started coming together quite nicely. Even though it's not completely realistic, that wasn't really the aim of the game here. It was just trying to get something that is possible for this practice session. As you can see, it's sort of finally starting to take shape as I am applying the finer and finer textures on top of the main volume that I created with the darker color. So now I'm bringing out the lighter strands of hair and just feeling out the way to use these very nicely designed brushes to create that feeling of realistic or semi-realistic hair, and it seems to be working as we move along. As they say, the devil's in the details, and as you can see, I'm going to start doing the earring element of this artwork, and it's this reflective little metal earring. By using the shape, tools and layers in this application, I've managed to create a really interesting looking little visual detail where you can see the shape of the earring reflecting in her cheek But once again, that's all about paying attention to what your references look like and what's happening within the references. Now, here we can see I'm starting with the eye details. I really like leaving them for last. As they say, the eyes are the windows to the soul. Remember to use alpha lock when you want to isolate an element and create three-dimensionality within that without having to do any cutout afterwards. This is useful with the eyes. You can also see where I am creating the irises. I use one iris that I've created, double it up because it creates continuity, and then those reflections you'll see, I will just paint them in and then cut out the details revealing the visual part of the eye underneath. Please forgive my terrible voiceover, and remember to like, share and subscribe if you enjoy what you see here. I hope everyone has a fantastic day and enjoys creating with Procreate. Let me know what you think.